What's up, everybody? We're going live.
Do it live! I can go.
So, today, I've decided to go to a place where I told myself I wouldn't go. There's a place on Pyro 4 that is got a whole lot of invisible rocks, or whatever they are. Invisible objects. And so I stopped going there to low fly. But then I realized there's kind of invisible objects everywhere. It's kind of down to luck whether you hit them or not. Half the time I die, I'm probably hitting something like not there. So we're going back. We're going back to Pyro 4 to the danger zone. And we're gonna die a lot. It is what it is. But I want to find maybe a good spot where I don't die a lot, because it's such a good place to low fly. So we're gonna try to sort that out. Also, I kind of want to do a little bounty hunting. I kind of stopped making money. I want to make just a little money, like I told myself like $500,000 a day should be fine. Then you're making like 10 to 15 mil a month or something, just extra when you're not actually trying to make money. And it's really easy to make $500,000 in this game. Before we jump into the game, though, we're gonna do a little comment section. We're gonna go through some comments. I did not go through all of them yesterday. There was like 29, 30, something like that. Went through most of them. At one point, I just like, okay, we're done. One person said they shouldn't bother releasing Star Citizen because people will stop playing it. And the very next comment said, I won't play this game because it's not finished. And so it's like wild opinions, bad takes and wild opinions. Welcome to the comment section. All right. Today I'm actually going to show you guys the comments. Yesterday I did the whole comment section with I didn't share the screen. Today we're going to share the screen. We're going to make you see all the stupid with me. I did say I want to remember this here. This is where I stopped. Star Citizen is the game where I celebrate having 20 FPS. That's pretty bad. My bottom in Star Citizen's like 24. If I'm at 24 FPS, I'm good. Like, I'm fine. Everything's burning down, but it's okay. But under 24 FPS, that's when I start to notice it's just like, yeah, I can't enjoy this. So that's a low bar, because I have a low bar. 24 FPS as like a bottom of game you'll play. But what is the bottom? What is the floor for FPS on the games you play? Like, 24 is pretty low. So he has a lower bar than me. I don't often meet people that have a lower bar than me for FPS. Since when did you get third person in Elite Dangerous? What? Since forever. Third person as long as I can remember. Exactly. I'm an idiot then, because I couldn't get it working when I played a couple years back. Dude, it's a button push. Couldn't get it working. Dude, I think a lot of people would be surprised how dumb the other half of the humans are that we have to share a planet with. I'm serious. And people really show their colors with their comments on the internet because they don't think anyone's looking, and good chance no one's really reading it, I really don't have these FPS issue you guys seem to be having. Well, it was a bad computer. It really was bad. I'm enjoying the game very much. Try not to run Something you know is demanding on a 1080. It was a 960. But there's frame problems. You can't sit there and try to make the argument there is no frame rate issues in Star Citizen because everyone's just gonna laugh at you. Okay, that's not a thing. Oh, this guy's replying to me. I would hope so for all the funding it has had. Still sour about them not including the other game into SC like they promised. I get hints of milking the community. The other game? Wait, still sour about them not including the other game into Star Citizen like they promised. I don't know what you mean. You sour about them not including the other game? Are you talking about Squadron 42? Why don't you call it by its name, the other game, like it's a game that shall be not named? I don't know. Did they promise that Squadron 42 and Star Citizen would be together? I don't remember that. I guess maybe I wasn't around at that time. As far as I know, they've always been separate. And actual fact, wasn't it just Squadron 42 there was going to be nothing else, and then they're like, oh no, we're going to do this other thing. I think this is the guy that was talking about VR or something. Star Citizen's flight model feels arcadey as hell. Is that why I can shoot the tip of a wing and the wing will break off instead of damaging the entire hull of the ship? And then in Elite Dangerous, when you shoot the very tip of the nose of the Corvette, the entire hull of the ship takes damage. But then I have this guy telling me that the flight model seems really arcadey as hell. I guess he is talking about flight model and I was just talking about combat. But how is it arcadey? How is the flight model arcadey? In comparison, at least, to Elite Dangerous. I don't see it. I just don't see it. You say it feels arcadey as hell, too, on top of that? The problem, though, with Elite Dangerous, you don't really need a flight model. You just tank your shields. Because the thing is, with gimbaled weapons in Elite Dangerous, you're not dodging a beam laser that's gimbaled. It's not happening. You have to chaff nonstop. Because it's a beam laser. It goes straight to your ship and then it tracks you because of the gimbal mount. And it's like, there's no point in being like super maneuverable. You only have to be as maneuverable to keep your opponent in front of you. And if you're in a big ship and you just do a boost and a flip and now go backwards, they're just in front of you, coming at you. And then if they get behind you, you boost, you flip again, you turn around, you go backwards. It's like easy mode. And so you don't actually have to be maneuverable in Elite Dangerous. It's more about your build. Did you do all your G5 engineering or not? That has more weight whether you win a fight or not. So when it comes to like pilot skill in Elite Dangerous, you don't need a flight model. You need engineering. In Star Citizen, you have to be dodging. If you sustain like, I'm trying to think if there's a ship other than maybe the Polaris, because it's pretty OP. Is there a ship in the game that if it sustains fire from its rear for a minute or less, it won't blow up? I swear every single ship will blow up within a minute if it takes sustained fire, especially in the rear. It'll be like 30 seconds gone. I'm just thinking like in a Constellation, if you aim at like the back of an 890. I was thinking about a Reclaimer, but I can kill a Reclaimer in a Constellation in 20 seconds. Shields and all, just gone. You actually have to dodge and stuff in Star Citizen. So when people start talking about the flight model feels arcadey, I don't know what you're talking about. I really don't. Like, it's got decoupled. You can... I just... Especially low flying recently, the flight model is fantastic. I don't think you'd be able to really... I think, unless you're talking about like flight assist off versus decoupled, because flight assist off is, you know, if you turn, you just keep turning. With decoupled, it's only speed, like forward motion basically. If you turn, like you have adjusting thrusters or whatever, you could probably turn that all off though. I imagine. I just never have looked into doing it because I don't like that. If I wanted that, I could just boost in one direction, turn my engines off, and it'll be the same, and turn the engines back on, and then change my direction. It would be the same thing. Wait, he says Star Citizen's flight model is arcadey because movements are instant and simulate no inertia. What are you talking about? If you change your direction, you black out, first of all. Inertia means like you're moving in one direction and you can't just stop and change and go in a different direction, right? So you drift. I literally low fly drift only because of inertia, because of the... What? I think this guy only flew a small ship. He's also... Yeah, no, he's... Okay, so he's talking about the Aurora, specifically in the clip. When you adjust, like you make little adjustments, but it does that in Elite Dangerous. When you adjust left and right, your ship twitches as well. It's maybe a bit less because you're on an analog stick. If you're playing on console or on controller, so you can maybe do like smoother, smaller adjustments. But when you're on a mouse and keyboard, yeah, and that's completely based on the ship you're in. If you're in a small ship and you make a small, if you hit A or D, your ship's going to, it'll do a quick twitch when you're in a small ship. If you're in a big ship, you have to hold the button down to get the ship to start rolling, and then you have to let go early because it's going to keep rolling after you let go. And this guy's telling me that movements are instant and simulate no inertia. Well, my dude, you've never flown a ship bigger than like a small medium. I'm even thinking like in the Vulture, it's not even snappy like that. And the Vulture's in a small hangar, so like, and that probably goes for, like the Prospector and stuff too. You haven't flown enough ships, and it's pretty clear. It's pretty obvious. Get in a Reclaimer and tell me there's no inertia. Go ahead. Go ahead. Get in a Reclaimer. Tell me there's no inertia. It's such hot garbage. I think some of these people just make it up. Completely just make it up. Like they imagine they did it though. Like they believe it. I bought Star Citizen for my 10-year-old kid back. Why would you buy Star Citizen for a 10-year-old? What is your 10-year-old doing with a computer? That's some questionable parenting. 10-year-olds shouldn't have a computer. Just shouldn't. Shouldn't be on an online game either. He's about to get married, and we've all but forgotten about Star Citizen and the waste of money it was. This is such a this never happened. Remember, I just got done saying these people make it up, and look at this. This never happened. I don't like. How do you talk to someone that just makes up nonsense to feed their bias? I bought Star Citizen for my 11-year-old kid back in 2015. He's about to get married. It's like, your 21-year-old is getting married. Okay, that's rare nowadays. 21-year-olds usually are not getting married. It's like less than 10% of 21-year-olds get married. It's just so made up. It's just so made up. They just make up nonsense to like play to their point that they're trying to make, but their point comes from an opinion they got from rumors. Because that's the other thing. If this is what you get for the amount of money, what was the amount? Go ahead, tell me the amount. He doesn't know how much was spent. He doesn't know. He has no idea. They all just make it up. Let's see. Do we have another one here making it up? My pet peeve, people who call ATC within the Moby Glass. I just did it for comparison's sakes, because when you call to enter a station in Elite Dangerous, you turn and you use your side panel menu screen thing, and I just did it for comparison's sakes, but everyone pulls their hair out over the fact that I did that. I get it, Alt plus N. That's how I do it, like all the time, forever. But I just did that for comparison. It was silly. While Pyro is in. While Pyro is in, why don't you show us the infinite loading and the anti-cheat error so that we can be more accurate as to what to expect? Just for ref, both bugs are in Star Citizen. Both make the game dead for you. Wait. While Pyro is in? I don't know what this means. Are you not English? Guys, just speak in your language, and then like the translator will pop up, and like I can translate it and read what you actually mean. Because if you're not English, don't try to make your point in English. It's probably not going to work. I don't know what that means. Why don't you show us the infinite loading? I don't get infinite loading, actually. I really don't. I've been streaming for like a while now. Weeks and weeks, day in, day out. I start the game up from scratch every single stream. I've never one time had infinite loading, so I don't know. I can't help you, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. Anti-cheat error? I don't know what that is either. Never heard of either of these things. I couldn't tell you. See, look, this guy, he made his point in his own language, and then I can just, boop, translate to English. I only know that one is a finished and polished game, and the other will never, ever come out of pre-alpha. It's happening. Whether you like it or not. There are people that don't want Star Citizen to come out because they've been saying it's not coming out for so long, and they'd rather be correct than get a good game. So they just say it's not coming out. And it's kind of... It's just a lie at this point. Because it's kind of obvious now it's coming out. Like 4 or 5 years ago, it was not obvious it was coming out. So people were saying that. But then they didn't change their opinion with the information and the progress of the game. They just keep saying the same thing. It's like, you guys need to update your opinion. Because the thing you have an opinion on is continually changing. And everything could go bad in like a month. Something bad could happen in a month, and then now all of a sudden looks like the game's not coming out anymore. So as far as we're going, the game's coming out. It's looking good. We're just it's probably 2 to 3 years from a full release, or what I call, it's already released. It's just what I call the finished state that they're aiming for mass production. This is a funny comment. Elite Dangerous has been out for ages, is played by a bunch of people, and is still being developed. Star Citizen is just a bit unusual. It is a bit unusual, because they just released the game, and it ain't finished. But then at the same time, if you try to make the argument, well, Elite Dangerous isn't finished, it's like, okay, but then I talked about this yesterday. If you have a bunch of games, AAA games all dropping. They all dropped last year. And then all this year, they're all getting DLCs and updates and stuff. When they dropped last year, were they finished? Because if a game is still being added to, that means it's not done till it's all there. I mean, complete means complete, not to be complete. So, as far as I'm concerned, I'm playing Star Citizen now because it's released to the public. Anyone can buy and play it. And I'm playing it. It is a game now. There is a lot of different things you can go do. Whatever you fancy. The game's not going to hold your hand. It's not going to tell you what to do. It's up to you to go figure out what you want to do. Just because it doesn't tell you what to do doesn't mean it's not a game. The loops that are there just keep getting more and more developed and detailed, and I don't understand. People that say it's not a game just don't play it. It's that simple. They say that because they're ignorant of what's going on. Especially this year. If you go back 6 months, it was a different game, actually. Completely different game. So it's always changing. Elite Dangerous, because I said this yesterday, Elite Dangerous has been out for 10 years, but then it just got their big colonization update. So that begs the question, was it finished before it got the colonization update? And is there another big update coming this year or next year that's going to complete it more? That's stupid. You can't say completed more because there is no more. It's complete. But this always comes back to people don't know how to use words. They don't know what words mean. Released. What does released mean? It means everyone has access to it. That's released. It's out there. Everyone has access. So it's released. It's not finished, but no game is finished. Technically speaking, we could all have earlier access to a lot of games if you're willing to put up with bugs. Right? Think about some of your favorite AAA games, and then imagine getting early access to them like a year or two before they actually released. You would be dealing with all kinds of bugs, a bunch of things that weren't in the game at release. Like, it is. Star Citizen is just a bit unusual. That's a good way to really say it. They haven't done things the usual way. And a lot of people don't understand what they're doing because they're not doing it the same old way. You really do have to think about it. Like, why are they doing that? Why is it like this? Why? Yeah. And then when you start kind of putting the pieces together, it's like, whoa, okay. They're actually doing pretty good. For doing something so unconventional, they're doing a pretty good job, actually. At less than 1% explored, elite players... Okay, they've been saying this for 10 years. But this isn't true anymore. They've explored like 4% or something by now. It's just, again, update your opinion. This is old. This is very old. I used to say this in like 2017. And he said thousands of millions? My dude, that would be billions. Like, to think we haven't visited billions of planets yet, you know, in Elite Dangerous, come on, that's stupid. There are thousands of people that have made tens of thousands of jumps. And those are just the explorers, like the people jumping around out there. I was never an explorer, and I went to Beagle Point and stuff, so I've jumped stupid distances. Beagle Point, 67,000 light years. It's like at a 71 light year jump range, you're looking at like 120 jumps times 67 just to go one way, just for one thing. We have visited billions. It's just a fact. There's no ways it's only been like 900,000 or 900 million, I mean, or something. Like, people always talk very generally when they're making things up. This is such a bad take. What a bad take. That's all you get from me, because you just... First of all, you generalize because you made it up. And then, because you can just go look this up. If you don't know, but you want to use it as your point, you can go look it up, you know. You don't have to make it up. Star Citizen looks better from what I see. Everyone can look at something and be like, okay, obviously the one that's got trees and stuff looks nicer. So you say it looks better. That's how you observation. Some people say straight up, Star Citizen looks better, but I prefer Elite Dangerous. And I like those. I love those comments because they're obviously just speaking from their experience and what they think. They don't make up something nonsense because they want one to look worse than the other, you know. You don't have to make it up. You can like both games if you want, even. Elite is incredible, and I have been playing for years. I really do wish they would add the ability to walk around your ship, though. How about outside your ship? In space. In the space game. That would be magical. I've always said, if they give us ship interiors and allow us to spacewalk in Elite Dangerous, I'd probably jump back on. Because it would give me a little more something to do. Like, I've played the game too much. I played it too much. I did everything. It was just like, I had everything. Did everything. It was like, they're not doing anymore. So now I gotta go find something else. And I did. Star Citizen. It was great. Till they add these things, I just gonna have a hard time playing Elite Dangerous again. I'd go low fly in Elite Dangerous probably. Try to figure it out, make it work. Jesus truly loves you all. Okay. This is a weird place to leave that comment, but I guess technically you can say that anywhere you please. What does this guy say? It's a fiction. Stars Citizen without crashing is impossible, you see. It's a fiction. Star Citizen without crashing is impossible. You see, Star Citizen without... Sometimes translation kind of flips things just because language is like that sometimes. But I get it. I get what you're saying. I just got a crash last week for the first time. So it was the second time this year I've had a crash. It's the first time while I've been streaming that the game crashed. One time. So I think a lot of people don't realize sometimes computers don't hit the mark and then a game can crash. So sometimes, you know, it's both client and... I mean, look, your computer can be amazing and still have hiccups and game crashes. It's not always the game's fault. It's just a fact. I actually figured out something happened with my GPU where it didn't... I don't know. Something happened and it wasn't reading the GPU for like a split second, and then the game crashed. Like, my GPU just went to 0%, and I was like, why is it doing that? And then I tried to do an action or something, and it crashed. It's like, yeah, because it's not getting feedback from the GPU, so it crashed. Was that my GPU, or was that the game like disconnecting from my GPU or whatever? It's hard to say, so you can't say for sure. Obviously, there's both, though, right? You can't say it's all people's computer. The game's perfect. No. But also vice versa. It's not all the game's fault either. Life is a hell of a lot more nuanced than people like to look at it and see it. But we got through all the comments, so that's good. That's great. All right. Let's jump on the game. Let's go hang out around Pyro. Do a couple bounties, do a little low flying. I'm actually getting pretty excited for the next update. Apparently it's a free fly right now. You wouldn't know it because the servers are working, but there's a free fly right now. I think at the end of the month, in like 10 days, there's going to be another free fly. Or is there just an IAE event? There's some new ships coming out too. That Starlancer attack looks great. I'm probably going to save for that thing. There also just seems to be like more combat missions and stuff coming. Actual like combat training too. Combat ship training. A lot of people need that actually. It's been a few times where I've been attacked by just like, what are you guys doing? I turn around, I kill these people so easily, and it's like, I'm not an amazing pilot. I'm not a PvP pilot. But when like a dude with his buddy in the turret of his constellation Andromeda come and attack me, and I'm like just doing my bounty runs, collecting cargo, and they come and they attack me. They already have crime stats on them. It's like, why are you attacking me? Like, you're really bad. They flew straight at me, and I just moved out the way and like tracked them, and then I was just behind them because they just kept flying straight. And then by the time they turned around, I'd already soft deathed them. It was a little embarrassing, like, let's be honest. Some people need training. Oh, who's in the smaller? Oh, Modang's in the tiny freaking shard here. 95 people. This is actually a little... Oh, I have a friend request here. I should accept that from Cinzy. Modang is in a tiny lobby, and it's a free fly event. It makes you wonder, like, how are there lobbies that only have 95 people in them? I say lobby. I'm so used to, like, other games. All right. Let's see if we get an infinite loading screen, like that one comment was saying. The other comment said playing Star Citizen without crashing is impossible. Let's see. Let's see if we can defy all the odds. First things first, I'm gonna smooth this out a bit. I still haven't found my keyboard. I found the mouse I want, I think. But the keyboard, I'm still looking. That's better. I like it to be smooth. I don't care if there's a bit of like lag. You get used to it anyway. Okay, so first things first, I want to go check out the spot, the danger zone, as I call it, on Pyro 4, where it's like, it's such an amazing place to low fly, but there's just too many invisible things. And basically, I want to basically go there and low fly a bunch there to find maybe places where there's not too many invisible things, so I can make it. I want to make a video there. It's just, it's so much invisible death. That's why I call it the danger zone. Because you can't see when you're about to die. It just happens. But I gotta go check now because of the time. I always can't tell which way the planet's spinning, and so it's on a weird spot where it's kind of like on the top. And so it doesn't get much light, and so you gotta kind of catch it in the light. So we're gonna go check. If it's not light, we'll just do a regular low fly somewhere, and then we'll go bounty hunt for a bit. Make that $500,000, make some money, and then I'll go back and see. So that's the plan for today's stream. And we've already done the comment section. Hell yeah. make sure to hit the like button. No, don't hit the like button. I'll call the cops. Fondle the like button. That's better. Swig of water for all the nose breathers in the chat. I tried to make my camera smaller today. I think it worked. Also, my camera was like lit up. The ISO was like turned up. I had to turn it back to normal. Alright, let's get out of here. One of these days, actually, maybe even tomorrow, depends, maybe tomorrow, I'm gonna be going back to Stanton because I've only really low flown at Daymar, a little bit at Microtech, which kind of sucks, there's a really heavy atmosphere there. But mostly I just flew at Daymar, so there's so many other moons to go low fly at in Stanton. I want to go tour Stanton. I haven't done a low fly tour of Stanton. Whoops. Also, I was watching back some of the stream because I was trying to get a clip out of yesterday's stream, and the music's actually really low. You can hear it, but it's really low. So it's good to know it's louder in my headphones than it is on stream, so then I can actually like turn it up how I actually want it, and it will be still good on stream. I did a whole bunch of streaming and never went back and actually watched any of it to see if the audio was proper or anything like that. Make sure the camera was proper, the lighting. I just kind of turned it all on and just like went live.
Do it live!
I'm gonna miss it here. When I go back to Stanton, I'm gonna miss it because it's really not like you can't just jump over here and you're just here. It's 95 GM jump from Pyro Gateway, or Stanton Gateway, I should say. I always get the two confused because Pyro Gateway's in Stanton and Stanton Gateway's in Pyro. I always get them confused. Also, I can turn the game up. The game is super quiet. I'm gonna do that now. I noticed the game was pretty quiet in the stream. I was like, I could probably turn that up. It's only at 50. We'll put it at 65. If it's too loud, someone will say something, I'm sure. Probably not. People never say anything. I could be completely muted right now. No one would say nothing. It's baffling to me. Okay. I've seen pictures of Pyro 4 and it had rings. But there's no rings here. Like 100% there's no rings. So now I'm just thinking someone added them. But that annoys me because I think it should have rings. It would look amazing. I feel like maybe they took a picture of Terminus and then put Pyro 4 over it. So it kind of looked like it had rings. Maybe that's what happened. Okay, so now I gotta find this place. I think it's over there, though. I don't know where it is, to be honest. Oh no, that's it right there. No, it's not it either. It's like on the other side. I think it's Dinger's Depot. I think that's where it is. It's not. Nah, I don't think it's there. Here, I'll just jump to OM1. I'll be able to see from that side. It's always on that side though, just over. So it's mostly in the dark. Like most of the time it's in the dark. You can see, there it is. Oh, it looks so cool. Hold the phone. No, this planet rotates. I was gonna say, does this planet not rotate? I never see this because I always go to the equator basically when I come here to low fly. Oh, dude, there's probably so many good spots that I'm missing because I never come up here. Let's go check it out. It always feels like the sun is low because it's the North Pole, South Pole, something like, I think it's the North Pole, I don't know, of the planet. So it's kind of, you know, the sun, it's always low. It's never... There's always a shadow. But this whole place is so cool to low fly. It just, there's a lot of invisible stuff, which I'm sure we will come to find. I really just want to go over there. And we're gonna die. We're gonna die real fast because I already know there's like a bunch of invisible stuff around here. No turrets. I don't have to deal with any turrets today. Alright. So first... And then we're gonna drop into... And then... Music. Let's see how it goes. Oh, it's like red grass here. And all these cool rock features. I'm too scared to fly near them because of this stuff. I don't have any confidence because I know there's a whole bunch of invisible stuff there. Makes me super nervous. Here goes nothing. Ah. Ah, I can't lose working. I'm still alive. Oh, I don't know if I'm just getting lucky or if I was getting unlucky before. See? Some got me. It was invisible. That's the longest I've ever low flowed there without dying. There's just too many. There's so much invisible stuff there. So much invisible stuff. I gotta get a good run in there though. I gotta figure it out. Those rock features are so cool. It's just so much invisible garbage around there. But we'll keep going back there while there's still some sunlight there. Cause once the planet rotates, it'll kind of turn into the darkness after like an hour. So we'll go make some money at the end of this, in the second half of the stream. Let's see if we can't get some cool clips at this spot. It's also because the spot, you might die more, but you can actually jump there. You don't have to fly there every time. Oh, that's right. I wanted to go clothes shopping. Because now that when you die, you just respawn in whatever you were wearing when you died. I could actually wear clothes. You could low fly in clothing. You don't need spacesuit. We're gonna go clothes shopping. Make some money first. And then maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Alright, let's go see where I actually died at. This planet, though, this planet is absolutely the best planet in the game. No question. It just has no locations on it. You know, there's some really good stuff back there to low fly. I'm just like hyper focused on coming here for some reason. Well, it's not for some reason. Like, some reason. It's the place. The place is just amazing. Okay, so where did I die? I died over there. Well, then let's just dig in right here. See what happens. Oh, maybe I should do the thing, and then the stuff, and then the cap, speed cap. Dude, it looks nice here too. Looks very alien. Let's see if we get lucky. That was some great transitions back there. Am I decoupled? No, what happened? I was decoupled and then I wasn't. I don't think, maybe I hit C by accident with my thumb. It's possible. The problem is I just want to fly around the big rocks, the big rock features, because they're so cool. Except there's so many invisible things around them. When you go fly by them, you die. It sucks. I want to go over there, but I can't. I want to. Just gotta rely on the luck. think I've fallen in love. These hills are amazing. The shadows kind of make it hard. But you can kind of stay, you know, on the slopes that are lit. Oh man, this place is nice. I'll try recording. Let's give it a try. Yeah, I gotta make up my mind. Oh, we're going this way. Shadows. Nah. The sun's gone down too much. I'm not going to be able to do anything here. Well, I know I can fly through that thing, so... I just can't, I can't see. I can't see. Not doing it. Changed my mind. I want to find that orange patch again. Where is the... Okay, there's that. I believe the orange patch was this way. I want to go hit up that island. It's like a long Long Island. It's Long Island. I need sunlight. Big old cloud on this island. That island actually, it gets some altitude real fast too. You can see how much it goes up from the shoreline. Which means I want to low fly on the other side. Well, let's see what happens. It's not much of an island. Oh, it's just a mountain, honestly. Let's see. Let's see. Lots of trees, actually. Kind of like that. Hell yeah. Like a downhill because of the way the mountain is. Oh, it's freaking nice here, actually. Oh, the trees are awesome. Oh, little bump. Little bump. I just got excited and died. This is the place, though. This place is great. These long islands. And there was a shadow. I can't really see when it's dark like this. Kind of want to go over to that other island now. I shredded this one. It has been great. I'm going to be coming back here a lot. All the trees, I love them. I love them. Oh! Almost got taken out by a tree there. Okay, where was that? Where was it? There's another island here. I know there is. Where is it? There it is. Let's get it. I like how it's like right there. You rarely have to go anywhere. Dude, that was great. I'm recording too. We might have got a few clips in there. I'm going to actually stop that recording. And then start another one. All right. I hope there's trees here. Let's do a little recording start. Yeah, there's trees here. Hell yeah. Oh, there's cactuses here too. Lovely. Ah, the tree got me. That was great though. I was liking those Long Islands. I'm loving them actually. Totally different to fly because it's basically an island. It's just one mountain. The island is a mountain, and so there's lots of slopes, but it's smooth. There's trees, grass, rocks. That's great terrain. Started getting a little cocky with flying through the tree leaves, and eventually caught up to us. So now we're dead. I'm going to make some different music. This music's kind of got out of control. Let's go. I gotta say, since I turned the game up a little bit, I can hear a lot more of it. These are my quiet headphones. And while we jump, we make some more. Feel like just like some house music, honestly. So what's everyone up to? Make sure you fondle the like button, good people. Oh, I was on the bottom. Well, I can never tell. What's the bottom? What's the top? Like, let's be real. Actually, we can figure this out. Big brain. Here we go. F2. So in conjunction to the star. Pyro 4 is on the right side of Pyro 5. Which means we're upside down. This is the right side up. According to the star map, this is the right side up. So, I was at the top. I had a feeling I was at the North Pole of the planet. So that's good. I want to go back there. I want to go back all over there. It was so good. The Long Islands. I'm gonna have to drop out early. Like here, this whole spot here. So I was over there. Those Long Islands are up there. The sun's going down there though, so I have to come over here. But here looks pretty dang good. This is the orange part I was talking about. The orange part's better than the gray part. The orange part has like plants and more rocks. So that's why I always focus on going to the orange part over the gray part. Orange, red, whatever it is. I guess it's light red, because if you go to the other part, it's like a dark, it's the same shade but darker. I mean, there's a lot of great spots here, but straight under us, it's great. So we're just gonna go straight down there. Or should we go a little over there? Let's see. We're gonna go over there. That's where we're gonna go. Alright, so we'll go that way. And then the star isn't too low. That'll be good. That'll be good. And then let's decouple, make a few songs. I've generated a few hundred songs at this point. What happens if I go robotic? Alright. Let's see what these songs sound like. Oh, this has a nice vibe to it. Trees and rocks. Hell yeah. Yikes, those rocks are sticking out. I like it here. Oh, clouds. I feel like we should have bumped there and we didn't. Let's go. I should not be doing this. It's cloudy. Frick is just so tunnel vision concentrating today. It's actually been great. I love it here. I love it, love it, love it here. It's so good. It's my jam. That tree caught me. I know it did. That's fine. It's okay. It was such a good run. Oh man, that spot was the best. That was the best. That was the best spot that exists. Whoo. A sip of water for all the nose breathers in the chat. Sorry to all the mouth breathers. We don't drink water for you. It was funny, someone left right as I said that. We're bigots here. Sorry to break the news to everybody, but we're bigots. I'm gonna find something to make fun of you, and I'm gonna make fun of you over it. Even though... just cause. He's a bully. There was actually there was this Asian kid that made videos about me, and he called me a villain. He was like, Star Citizen streamer turned villain in like the text in the video. I was like, oh, it's so funny. Because I was calling people low IQ. They're saying retarded things and lying, so I called them low IQ. And he got mad. Toxic community. It's like, I'm not really part of any communities, dude. I just do my thing. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Also, here's the thing. If someone just says you're stupid, that person's just an asshole. If you say something stupid and the person calls you stupid and then explains why what you said was stupid, they're not trying to put you down or make fun of you or ad hominem you. They're explaining to you what you did or what you said. It's fine if it comes with an explanation. If you just throw names, it's like you are. If you call someone an idiot with no explanation as to why, you're the idiot because you can't explain yourself. I never just call someone a name. I always give a good reason as to why I'm calling you that. Unless I'm just trying to call you a name to annoy you or piss you off. But that's different, right? That's different. Man, I was so tunnel vision back then. I don't think I could even come up with words. That was such a nice place to low fly. It was just like... It was flat with trees. So you could carve low through the trees. There wasn't a ton of trees, so you could kind of pick your path. It gives you more liberty to kind of decide which way you're going to go. Like when you go to Microtech, it's like you kind of just have to go straight. Because it's like, you know, here you can do nice long drift carves and kind of do minor adjustments to barely miss trees and get between them. Because they're so spread out. It's the Microtech trees are better because they're taller. No, they're not. Because the shorter ones make you go lower. Changed my mind, actually. Yeah, the shorter trees are better. That's cool. I gotta go back one more time. I have to make money, but we got 2 hours, so we're gonna low fly for another hour. That spot was so good. And I'm driving to the new music that got generated here. I do feel like some more housey kind of music though. Maybe some fast house. This breaks down too much. This is too EDM-y. Oh. It's only the beginning of the song. Still. That's too poppy. I don't like it. I don't like emotional breakdowns in songs when I'm trying to fly fast. That's not the vibe. I did like most of these songs actually so far. I might actually change this like that. Let's see what we get. I feel like something along the style of like Sebastian Ingrosso, or what was that other guy? They were all part of the Swedish House Mafia back in the day. Those dudes like went on to do their own things, and they all, I found them all individually better producers than when they were all making songs together. Man, that was a long time ago. It was like 15 years ago. Oh, let's get going actually. So we're moving while we're making. I'm excited for my next video because I have the music done, and we're actually recording in 2K now, not 1920 by 1080. And then because YouTube compresses so hard, man, that 1080p almost looks garbage. Like it barely passes for watchable. And then I mess with some settings, so I get a little higher frame rate. My low flying was usually between like 31 and like 35 FPS, and now it's like in the low 40s. So we're up 10. I feel like I've had a hair on my face here like the whole day. To see if it still does the window thing if you look from the side. No, it doesn't. They fixed that. That's great. It was like a visual glitch if you jumped in third person when you were using Vulkan. Not anymore. Oh, listen to that engine turn off. Or spool down or whatever it's doing. I still can't get over this eclipse. Every time I jump here, you get to see an eclipse. It's just freaking cool. It's not something you really do in Stanton, you know, like fly at a planet from the backside of the sun. You're usually kind of going at stuff from the sun. Oh no! That's a gas giant. If you fly too far in there, you die. We learned that the hard way, because I thought Pyro 5 was a gas giant, but it doesn't say it was a gas giant in the readout in the system map or whatever. And so it's like, well, I'm gonna go see, and we just flew down until we just blew up. It's a gas giant. And I started burning up there because I think I was auto set. Auto set. What's it called? Autopilot. It's kind of crazy how like, man. I just keep finding the best places to low fly on this planet. It's always this planet. I don't know what the deal is. Wait. Oh, there's that spot there. That spot there is really good too. Okay, so the sun's definitely going down here. We can go over here though. Let's try over here. Is that the pizza island? I think it is. Yes, it is. No, it's not. It's the other one. So on one, the mountains are on the backside, and on the other one, they're on the tip. There's two of them. I don't think I've actually been to this one, because I always just end up going to this spot here, which is really good. This little corner here, this whole spot here is great. But I've been there before. Maybe I should go. I'm gonna go check out the island. What about over here? It might be actually pretty good all in here too. If the island gets boring, I'll just hop across the pond. Dig in over here. I usually don't come up here because I usually go on the equator because I like having the sun high in the sky, just for visual to see better. Okay, let's go to the island. Start in the middle. Decouple. Make some songs. I guess it's not bad. Like, I've been kind of touring around Pyro trying to find a good place to go. Because I usually end up having to jump. Not jump, but fly down to a location on Pyro 4 every time I want to low fly. Because there's nothing to really jump to. But I usually don't come up here. But the markers are up here, so if I jump to them, it's probably not bad. There's a lot of other great places to low fly, but Pyro 4 is just so good. It has everything. Look at that water. I wish there were waves. They need to do waves. Alright. I don't think I've been here before, actually. Someone's here. Well, they best stay out of my way. Whoa, I didn't like that. Don't do that. It's a big old circle. Big old drift. I survived! Yes! I didn't think I was gonna survive that dodge, but I did just in time. I kinda wanna go over there. What are people doing here? Such a random place to be. Maybe he's low flying. Doubt it, he's not really moving. Let's go look. I'm gonna go over there, he's gonna kill me, isn't he? Turrets? What's here? Actually, I think I've been here before. Is that thing gonna shoot me? No? Okay. Good. Why is there Polaris there? Nope. That wasn't happening. I can't believe I pulled that off. Holy. This island's not very big, but it's pretty freaking awesome. Oh, I don't I hate when I see that. Oh, I didn't see that tree at all. I fell into that shadow and then just... That was actually funny. I was about to go over that hill and then... Big boom. Didn't see that tree at all. That's why I like going to the equator, because I can see. And so when I hit something, it's because I was bad. I wasn't good. But then here you can see everything's fine, and then tree. Dang it. That's a great island though too, actually. It's small. It's much smaller than it looks. I think I got some good clips there though. Not gonna lie. We're gonna go out one more time. One more time. And then I'm gonna make a little money. Just hang out. I was liking the music too. There's a couple songs there I think I might actually want to bookmark. Not bookmark, but add to the list. What's everyone up to? What are you guys doing? Fondle the like button, because it likes it. When you fondle my like button, the algorithm likes it. I don't have to call the other one because I'm going out once and then that's it. So jump in the Corsair next. Also, I didn't mention it, but I totally just low flight under that player that was there on that island for whatever reason. He was probably like, what is this person doing in an arrow? Was anything said? No. Low flying makes me happy. That's gonna be my next video upload. It's just a video where from last night, my last run was just so good. It made me so happy. So that's gonna be my next video. Oh, that's right there. We're going back over there. Because it was freaking amazing. Glorious, even. Wait, so I died over... Yeah, there's the island. There should be more sun over here. More lights. It's starting to get a bit dim over there. Oh, this song has a great vibe to it. Can you guys hear the music? Is it too quiet? Too loud? I assume it's fine. There's 35 of you. No one said nothing. Sometimes, some days it's just like that. You'll stream to 40 people and no one will say a single damn thing. And then other days you'll stream to like 15 people and half of them are all talking in the chat to you. Whoops. Hold up. Like, what? The song has such a great melody. You get saved. Oh, I can't see. Come on now. Definitely in the mountains, you can tell. Oh. This is why I usually stick to the islands, because you never have to worry about clouds. They usually don't. The islands, except for those long ones at the top there, usually you don't have to deal with cloud. You can't turn them off anymore, so also I just turn them off. Blow fly anywhere. No! I wanted to make that so bad. I have to go back. I was just gonna go out one last time, but I died right away, so we're going back. I gotta go back there. It was starting to look so good. I'm going right back to where I died too. Let's get there quick. He was just so flat, and then I thought if I turned sideways I'd make it through, but I think that my back got caught. Oh yeah, I made my Assassin's Creed logo cut out. You can see it back there. It's kind of just blows around. I didn't call an arrow because I thought it was my last time, but I just got there and died right away, so.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Your insurance claim has been sent. Please visit us again.
That's fine. I got things to do. Was it this one? I want to remix the song later because it's got a good spot right here, but then it went nowhere. Yeah, it didn't really go anywhere. I want to use that melody. It's a great melody. Let's save that one for later. I'll work on that another time. Okay, which one? This one?
Your insurance claim has been sent.
10 seconds. I want to get back there fast, but then I have to wait for claim time. Maybe I need 3 arrows. No, I just need to make sure I claim one every time, no matter what.
Your vehicle has been moved to a storage facility.
Then we don't have to wait.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Sip of water for all the nose breathers in the chat.
On location. You're being visitors again. Goodbye.
Did you guys know that nose breathing makes you more attractive? It's actually a true story. It doesn't just oxygenate your brain cells more. It's actually something to do with like the muscles in your face. They've done an actual scientific study and they found that attractive people tend to breathe through their nose like vastly more than unattractive people who tend to breathe through their mouth only. I was like, well, that's interesting. This song is a great vibe too. Where does it go? It doesn't go anywhere. Typical. Okay, straight back to where my body was. That place was great. I just got cocky with the trees. There's a lot of trees here, actually. The most I've seen so far on this planet. Oh, I just hope I can hold it together because I'm not going back out. When I die, I die. That's it. Oh, you know what? I also... Yeah, I was recording that whole time. Stupid. Stupid. Oh, this will pretty much take me straight there. Hell yeah. I really didn't want to fly there, so... It's kind of lined up, right? Yeah, it is. I should also take me closer to the planet. Yeah, it's right there. All those clouds, though, they're really messing with me. At least the clouds move. I think I'm actually gonna go a little this way. Less clouds. Yeah. But back there was some really flat grassiness. Again, just the clouds. They kept kind of making me change direction, going where I didn't want to go, but I could see, so I went that way. Yeah, we'll just stick over here. It's fine. I'm sure we'll find some grassiness over here too. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. All right. Well, there's definitely less clouds. Let's start recording. Let's see what we get. Whoa, 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 whoa. Decouple. If there's no drift, you're not decoupled. Gotta love the grassiness. Touch grass, they say. Okay, I say. No problem. I might even actually touch it. Oh, I could have slid in there. Yeah, buddy. Yes, I love it. I like this song too. Oh, I almost lost it. So nice of my shadow to show up. Ah, it was too low for too long. We gotta take a little break. This is the spot. It's just not much light, so I'm having a bit of trouble seeing the trees, but we're pulling it off. Look at that. Look at that. That was so flat. Bruh. This is so fun. I can't believe people don't do this. Ah, I knew it. I knew it. I knew my wing got there. Oh, I knew my wing caught it. I was like, I should have moved over sooner. That was so cool. I had some amazing moments right there. There was a moment where it was just like flat, so I just left it. And I was like, hey, maybe we should pull up now. Your luck only lasts so long when your nose is in the grass. Oh, that was so good. Just on time too. We got an hour left. Let's go make some money. I gotta go make $500,000. And then tomorrow we're going clothes shopping tomorrow. I totally forgot I said I was gonna do that today. But we're gonna go do that tomorrow. We'll jump in a ship that can jump fast, and we'll jump around, go shopping. We'll probably end up going back to Stanton. There's a lot of great clothing places. I know there's one at Orison, Grimhex. There's a great one at Wally's Bar at Microtech, New Babbage. And then also have clothes at New Babbage. I might be able to. I want to pack a bag, bunch of clothes, bring it out here. Because now that you're just respawning stuff, like, although I love my outfit right now, I really do. It's goofy, it's trolly, it's kind of with a hint of Iron Man. That's my outfit. You got the Coda pistol, which will frickin' 2-tap anybody. Ridiculous. The music too, it's just the vibe. It's just that Need for Speed, like it's super nostalgic for me because I close my eyes and I just see myself in the black McLaren in Need for Speed 2. It's like taking the shortcut. You know what I mean? Like, it's just got that vibe, that let's go fast vibe. Oh man, that was some good low flying today, not gonna lie. I feel satisfied and happy. Now we're just gonna hang out. If you guys are here for the music, you're probably gonna leave, because I can't do bounties to that music. It drive me crazy. I can only low fly to that music. Dude, we'll reclaim it for tomorrow. I'm actually kind of excited. I've never gone clothing shopping before in Star Citizen because I've never seen the point. Like, unless you're on like a big ship that's hard to blow up, like you can crash without blowing up, and you're just kind of going like station to station or something. There's not really any purpose for clothing. I think the only time I wore clothing is when I went to the IAE event and like walked around, like looked at ships and stuff. I'd usually wear like clothing. That was the only time. But now that you die, you just respawn in whatever you were in. I'm gonna definitely wear clothing now, like different outfits, like real clothing when I low fly. Cause I don't need a tractor beam when I low fly. What do I need a tractor beam for? What do I need a helmet for if I'm low flying? I can't wait for the update where we get to put clothes over undersuits, cause that'll be freaking awesome. There used to be a glitch where you could do it, and then they changed the way they brought in like the wheel stuff, and yeah, you can't do it anymore. Alright, we're gonna do a little bounty hunting. I still haven't put together like a small combat ship. I kind of wanted to put my F-7C Hornet back together again. Like, I had 2 size 2 attritions, 2 size 4 attritions, and 2 size 3 attritions on it. And it was great. Like, you could do HRT missions solo easy in that thing. I've done actually VHRTs in my Hornet, and it was fine. It's just you would never do a VHRT in a cockpit-only ship because all the money comes from the cargo you find. And that's where I caved, and I bought a Constellation. Stupid Dumbo ship. But now we're in a Corsair because they fixed it. I'll be honest, I do prefer combat in like flying a Constellation, like the flying and the power it has, firepower. But the freaking bars in my face and a few other things, I just can't. I'd rather fly the Corsair, which has more firepower, a little less maneuverability. I feel like the shields don't do as well. I feel like the shields are maybe like stretched out more or something. But also, I haven't actually used the Corsair to do VHRTs like I'm used to. I'm used to doing the, getting in a Constellation and doing VHRTs and Vaughn missions and stuff. And that's great. But I actually haven't tried to do that in the Corsair yet. Whoa, I almost said that's not my ship. But no, I'm so used to the little ships now because I've been low flying for 2 days straight. Actually 4 days straight. I haven't flown a big ship in a while. We might die. Just because my aim is always bad when I go from one ship to another. I get really used to one ship. Speaking of, I totally forgot I bought the M50. I took it low flying for the first time yesterday, and it's actually pretty good. I found it to be pretty enjoyable. I'm gonna have to take it out more. Make a little M50 video. Alright, let's see what bounty missions we got going on. We got a mill. We just need to turn that number into a 5. That's all. That 0 just needs to be a 5. Shouldn't take long. What if we can do this in half an hour? and then we can pop back out for another low fly run. Once you learn to low fly, it kind of just takes priority. It's like, yeah, that's what I want to do for fun. But you need money to buy ships to low fly, and then also pay for rebuy. Claim. Not claim. What's it? Expedite your ship. Sometimes it can be costly, depending how much you die. Let's just start light because Let's start the 111. Alright, I opened the thing and then... What an asshole. If you do those in stance and people get mad at you. And rightfully so. Okay. Get off the ground. And then... Try not hit the frickin' wing. This thing. It's the only issue actually that I have with the Corsair is this freaking tall wing on the right. It's dumb. It shouldn't be that tall. See where the see how the missiles only take up half the wing, but like the top halfway through the top half is where this wing should go to. It should actually be the same size as the bottom wing on this side. That's where it should sit. Cause it also looks kind of ridiculous. Like it's so long. Like it sticks out the side way too long. It's just too long. It doesn't need to be that long. I have to zoom out to see it all. Like this wing should go to like, let's see. Where the screen stops. This wing should go to like there. That's it. That's how long it should be. But instead it extends like all this way and then has that thing on the end. Which if you're in the hangar can hook on like the top beams. Once I got hooked and my ship was just hanging there. It was a train wreck. Otherwise, other than that one wing, man, the ship is amazing. I freaking love a lot about it. More than I hate or dislike, that's for sure. Alright. I wonder what I talked about doing it in half an hour and I wasted like 10 minutes. Now we gotta make $500,000 in 20 minutes. I need to do my power. I only have 41 rounds. No shields. Well, low shields. I wouldn't say no shields. Let's get that. I know the coolers are like whatever right now, but I don't want to get used to not using them. What's everyone up to? Make sure you fondle the like button. Fondle that like button. Make it happy. Also, I think I pulled all the weapons off? I pulled all the weapons off except the ones that I need. And I have like full... I think I have 75 rounds. Which is great. Actually. You know what I was doing the last time I did bounty hunting? Is actually I went into Suno and I made some like movie trailer score action movie music. And I was doing bounties to that. It was kind of alright. I like music, like themed music. It just, I think most people don't realize how majestic. That's not the right word. It's wizardry. So it's majestic. No, it's just not the same meaning. It's music is magic. It can completely manipulate someone's feelings, emotions, thoughts, mood, everything, vibe. It's everything. Sound, the vibration. It is everything. People don't realize. When you go watch a movie with the sound off, it's garbage. Not just because you can't hear the people talking, but like no sound music. It's garbage. It sucks. It actually does. Watch a scary movie with the sound on, you end up laughing. It's like, it looks so silly. But the music's everything. The music is what scares you. It's not actually what you're seeing. I have missiles. Missiles. My favorite. Now he's just got to put his shields down. Also, there's a lot of shenanigans. You can use the power radar. No, I'm not on radar. You can use the asteroids pretty well. You can convince them to fly into an asteroid. It's not too difficult. Like this one's moving. I get all kinds of messed up with moving asteroids. Oh, come on. Come over here. What are you doing over there? Ah, fine. We'll hide at this one. It says I'm on radar. Now I'm on radar, actually. Never mind. Come over here. Put your shields down. That's right. That's right. Get him. Ah, yeah. Oh, you're done. You don't show your belly to your opponent. Goodbye. I love watching those missiles work. They work fast, too. He didn't even have any friendships. You're just all alone. Okay. Let's, let's make sure we're not about to fly into anything. We're good. Alright, here we go. Next mission. Oh, contact. What kind of contact? Nah, I'm not worried about that. Just gotta make sure it ain't a player that's coming up on me. I don't think that was a player. Okay, let's do the 120s. I'll do 4 120s. That should put me at 100. 1.5 mil. I wish the Lagrange points in Stanton were a little more like the ones here, actually. Is that a reclaimer? No. Where's the oh, there it is down here. Oh. Oh, I'm being shot. Time to fight. That Corsair is gonna be a pain in the butt. There it is. That's what I need to stop. What are you? Oh, come on. How are you surviving? I knew my aim would be bad, but I didn't know it would be this bad. That's not my target. That's a target though. Who is shooting me? Oh, this little guy. He's hitting me with that thing. Dustification. Man, I have bad aim. This is someone else's mission up here. There you are. Dang, he's so maneuverable. It's all over the place. The NPCs, man, they've gotten a lot better. They've gotten a lot better. They literally ambushed me. Like, that was actually kind of cool. $400 eyes are beefy now. They don't do too bad. Okay, next mission. I want to go low fly. I got 10 minutes. It's not gonna happen. We might have 20 minutes to go low fly. We'll see. Let's do the 136s. That should be faster. Get me there faster. 2 missions and I'll be done. 2 missions. We're done. We'll have 1.5. Oh, this way. There we go. Contact? Bye. It's like, I'm out. I made my camera darker and my light dimmer. I probably need to make my light back to where it was. The logo doesn't, whatever. I gotta like make it move. I'll fix that. I haven't finished with it. Okay, I want to kind of do like some in and out, in and out, in and out. Let's do it quick. Couple asteroids here. There he is. If I only got to do 2 missions, dude. Like, we're using our missiles. Let me tell you. I probably don't need 3, but this guy, I forgot we're in an asteroid field. I can't just be flying sideways. Missile locked. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. That's what's up. That's how you do a bounty mission for 136k. Maybe we're gonna make it on time after all, right? Hell yes. We're good ahead. We're good. Next and final mission. And then we will have 1.5. I'm just gonna do the easy one. Why? I can't take one here. Of course. It jumped me to the place where you can't take. You can't take missions at this one location. One of the reasons I like the bounty hunting here, like for instance, when you go to Microtech and you do like yellow level missions, the locations are between the moon and the planet and the moons. So you can't take missions there for stupid no reason. Here, as you can see, I've been jumping around like asteroid cluster to asteroid cluster, and you can take missions, but then there's this one it sends you out here that you can't take missions at these clusters. You gotta be on the inner clusters here. So like we can jump to this cluster and just get a mission there. But it's nice, except the one cluster always gets you. Because then you can just take mission. You don't have to jump back to the planet or back to a moon or something to take a mission. And then you don't have to worry about like cargo and stuff. It's the old bounties, honestly. It's the old bounty way where you just try to do as many as you can in an hour kind of deal. And mission. Whoa. Just jump me real close here to this rock. Whoa, what is that? What is that? Is that like an old station or something? Whoa. Look at that. Must have been an old station or something. Anyway, sidetrack. Let's take a mission. Real quick. Contact? Contact? I just realized what happened here. It spawned me. I mean, it spawned my mission on me. Imagine that. So I was still in nav mode, ready to jump again, right? And now I'm getting ambushed. Because they just spawned my mission targets on me. I took the mission and immediately I started getting attacked. And now it tells me objective complete, go to an asteroid cluster. I was here before I took the mission. I've never had this happen to me before. What is shooting me? What is this? An arrow. They got some firepower for how small they are. It's like 2 size 3s? 2 size 1s? Something like that. Oh, look at him. How am I gonna get him? A missile? Do a little missile? I'm not gonna get a missile off. Yeah, he's too close. I'll never get a missile off. This is gonna be hard, actually. These things are small. So maneuverable. There. These things are so maneuverable. Goodness. Yeah, taking out an arrow with attritions, it's not easy. Okay, now what's shooting me? The target's here. Alright. Alright, we're done. We're done. We're done, we're done, we're done. So now I can go back to Gaslight Station and go for one low fly. One more low fly, everybody. I was gonna kill myself, but I kinda wanna... It's marked. Like where I was is marked right now. It's fine. It's fine. I won't. That spot was good though. I can get back there. I know how to get back there. So I'll just leave the ship here. Maybe someone comes along and finds the ship. There's like there's almost like there's like 1.2 million credits worth of attrition on this ship, so We'll leave the ship out there in the asteroid field. Hey, what's up, Modang? Oh, I gotta get back to it. I gotta get back to making money. There's always something I want to buy, but I want to buy that Starlancer tech when it comes in. I don't know if you've seen it, anything about it. Yeah, and the stream's been very chill. We had some amazing low fly runs at some new spots on Pyro 4. It was great. I still have grass in my teeth. And now we have half an hour to go low fly. Because I have 1.5. It better say 1.5. 1.515. 5. It's a whole lot of 1s and 5s. So, we're good. Made a little money. Tomorrow, we'll make a little more money. And then we're going to go clothing shopping tomorrow. We're going to pack a bag. I want to make some outfits. Some clothing outfits. I also have some rare clothing that I stole from somewhere. It literally wouldn't let me put it in my backpack. It wouldn't let me tractor beam it. And so I just had to equip it to get it, you know, away from the place. It was like locked to a location. And it was like an outfit. It wasn't like pants or a top. It was a whole outfit. Okay, we'll make sure we get the Corsair back. Even though that might make the previous one unlootable. Where the guns, I don't know how it works still. Also the Herald. One of these days I need to get back in the Herald. Take it low flying. I still never took it low flying at Pyro 4. And then this M50 is great. Actually. I'm gonna go back and forth between the X85, the M50, and the Arrow. Those are gonna be my ships. I can tell. Alright. Before we go though, we're gonna take a little break. We'll make a couple songs while we're away. I'll be right back, guys. Right back. Alright, we're back. What'd you say, Modang? Yeah, so I don't know what guns are on the TAC, the Starlancer TAC. But it looks good. It sound like the way some people talking about it sounds like it's the guy I heard talking about it, he kind of made it seem like this is a small, well, he made it seem like not a small, but like a Polaris that you can solo, or no, was it a Carrack you can solo? I don't know. But we'll see what you can and can't solo once engineering is fully implemented. Because there's going to be a lot of things where it's like, oh, let me just get up real quick and go change that fuse, and I can just keep going. And you'll be able to do some ship solo. But when you have to literally run across the length and like go down 2 decks on a Carrack or something, it's just not, you just can't. But that ship, it has a medical bay on it too, right? Which is what I feel the A2 is missing a medical bay. I feel like the A2 should have a medical bay. Alright, let's get out there. We got 20 minutes. Did I stop my recording earlier? Yes, I did.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. You may visit us again. Goodbye.
But yeah, I desperately want more big ships in Star Citizen that are like big enough to solo, but kind of meant for 2 people. What am I hearing? I was just hearing something weird. Did I call a ship? Yeah. Let's go. But it was kind of crazy to me when I was looking for a ship that had a lot of firepower for the pilot, and the Constellation was like the thing, because at the time the Corsair was it had been nerfed, and I was just like, really, that's it? You have the 4 Constellations that have 4 size 5s, and then that's it? Like, you don't, that's the most firepower you can have for a pilot? It kind of didn't make sense to me. And I was like, we need more ships that have like 6 size 4s or 4 size 5s, or give me 10 size 3s. That'll make me happy. Or, you know, like give me 2 size 7s on something, you know, something bigger. But I also understand once you get to a certain, you know, like I don't want a Polaris size ship or an 890 jump ship that I can solo. That's not what I just want more firepower for pilots. Because when you start adding in really big ships, I mean, it takes a while to kill an 890 jump with a Constellation. You know, it takes a bit. So we should have more ships that are kind of in that range. I feel like we have so many light fighters and medium fighters, medium/heavy fighters, and there's just like the Corsair and the Constellation for like bigger gunship kind of things. Soloable gunships. Here we go. Where's the sun? Oh, it shot me out the opposite side. I just had to do a full 180 turn. There's actually like an arrowhead that's like embossed on the arrow, and I never noticed till the light was just hitting it a certain way there. It's kind of cool. Hey everyone, make sure you fondle that like button, because it likes it. If you smash my like button, I swear I'm calling the police. I'm calling the cops on you. You gotta be gentle. We're gonna need some music. I did make some new ones. Let's make a few more. This seems to be the input. Trance, progressive house, electronic house. It seems to give me some pretty good lo-fi stuff. Hey, there's Australia. This is my island. It's right there. Should I? My dead body is gonna be not. Yeah. So I was going up there. Let's try. I want to go to the island here because it's so fun. It's a good spot. But I kind of want to go up there now. Let's go up here. I try to drop out. I can't do that. I'm bad at that. Right here. This is the spot. Actually, look at these islands here. See, I never come south. These long islands. I wonder if they got any tea down there. And ice. Okay, we're gonna have to fly for a bit. It is what it is. That's where I want to go though. Look at it down there though. Am I decoupled? No. Oh, that's the South Pole. You can see it. You can see the way the clouds kind of bend into that one spot right there. That's it. You know what? This planet looks more like Earth than any other planet in the whole game. That might be why I like it so much. I just wish it had more locations. Markers I could jump between. I want to fly under those clouds. I already know how beautiful it's going to be if I do. Let's go do that. Get a little scenery before we get low. The water looks shallow too over there for whatever reason. I love flying between the water and the clouds. It always looks great. Bye, look at that. Yes. Look at it. This isn't even I don't even think this is Planet Tech V5, and this is what we're dealing with. And those are just clouds on high. They're still very high, and then photo mode. Oh man, that one wants to rain. And we're here. Dude, those low clouds of the flat plains. It's so freaking cool, man. Alright, let's get into it. It looks great down there. Excited. Let's try not die right away. I gotta limit my speed. Here we go. I need heals, actually. Where's the heals at? Getting all flat and low. I didn't even see it. It just appeared in front of me. I was like, oh, there's a little gap, little gap. Little kiss of shadow, little shadow kiss. Ooh. Oh, that was such a good little run right there. We're still holding it. Hold it. Hold it. Yes. Feel it. Cut it. No! No! That was great. That was so good. I just want to go back, but that's it. We were out there for a half hour, 20 minutes. Dude, that was a spot. Was that not a spot? The trees, the hills, the clouds here and there. Oh. I just had to dig my nose in, didn't I? Oh man, that was good. And I recorded it. Saved. In 2K. So yeah, we're gonna be getting a video soon, that's for sure. I got the music. I did the music already. I actually have... Oh, you guys want to see something funny? Every time I hear someone say "scam citizen," this is how I imagine they look. Oh, it doesn't want to open. This is how I imagine they look every time I see somebody that says "scam citizen." That's what they look like. That's what I imagine. Alright. Okay, so Flowfly 3. It'll be the third video. Oh, wait. That's not how I do this. Oh, we're still in the game. Let me turn this off. Quit. Quit. I have to actually, I have to go through the music, just do like a final pass on the music, because there's a lot of cutting and editing and mixing and open. Okay. The end of this clip was great. I don't remember where it was from, but... So I have the music done. Was it this one? There we go. So here's the music. It's gonna be 9 minutes and 20 seconds long. That's how much footage I got for the next low-fly video. It's gonna be great. I got a lot of cool parts, a lot of low flying. It's gonna be 9 minutes long. I have a lot of footage to go through, unfortunately. It takes a while. When you have like a dozen like 15 to 20 minute runs, it's a lot to go through. But I'm gonna try to take out like eight solid, runs from it all, and then put them in there. I also want to do some like nice cinematics and stuff. I want to make it like a nice video to watch. You know what I mean? I don't just want straight freaking low fly like just into the entire 9 minutes. I want some nice, like, this place is so nice. I want some really nice cinematics and stuff. So I think I'm also gonna do like a time lapse. I'm gonna go in 4K, go into space, zoom in, like go far into space, zoom in on the planet, turn the clouds to photo mode, go to 4K, and then just like let it sit for like half an hour and record. And then I'm gonna take that. It'll be like a nice time lapse. The clouds will be moving and stuff. It'll be great. There's actually some cool time lapses you can do now, because the way they have like the sun that comes through the clouds and stuff. Before, clouds didn't really create shadows, I don't think, and now they do. What am I hearing? Oh, what is this? I knew I was hearing something, and it was coming through the mic. It looked like a podcast or something playing on my phone. But it wasn't a podcast. It was a freaking advertisement. Okay. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna actually work on this tonight. I'm gonna get a little something to eat real quick, and then I'm gonna actually probably work on this for a couple hours before bed. So yeah, I got some great low flying in today, and actually I'm gonna be uploading a clip tomorrow that's just from yesterday's stream, the end of yesterday's stream. I hit such a freaking awesome line, and it just made me so happy. I also cussed a little bit. I was like right after I just had the greatest line, I was like, "Scam citizen." I was like all these retards telling me that I've been scammed, that Star Citizen's a scam, and I just had like one of the funnest moments in like my gaming history for $45. I was so happy. We called them, I know I called them retards, but I called them something else. I used some slur. I don't remember. But I'm gonna take that. It's like 8.5 minutes clip, and I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna upload it as a video. I just have to go get it. It's because I wasn't recording, unfortunately, but it was such a good line, and I kind of wanted to get my reaction to the line too. I was so happy. I think the clip ends with me saying, "Low flying has me in the clouds," which is kind of funny, because if you low fly in the mountains, you end up in the clouds. But then also the whole like, I'm so happy I'm on cloud 9 or whatever, you know. The lower you go, the higher you are. It's great. I recommend. 10 out of 10. Also, in the beginning of the stream, I did go back to the danger zone, where there's a bunch of invisible stuff that just kills you on the North Pole of Pyro 4. And we got some lines in there, actually. Every time I died, I did die from something invisible, though, which sucks, because then it's just luck. It doesn't matter if you can see good. It doesn't matter if you're in the zone, tunnel vision, like freaking nailing it. Doesn't matter. You will hit and die, which sucks. But it's such a nice place to low fly. It's kind of worth the risk. So that's why I was like, we're going back to the danger zone. We're going to try it out. And I think there's a way. You just got to stay away from the gaps, which sucks because the gaps are amazing. The rock feature gaps are amazing over there. But I can low fly around them. There's a few gaps I went through. Held my breath when I went through. Made it through. But yeah, tomorrow, we're going to be going clothing shopping. We're going to put together a whole bunch of outfits. Clothing outfits. I want some race gloves. And I don't know. I just want to wear stuff and things. There's actually a lot of clothing in the game, which no one ever wears it because there's not a whole lot of reason to. I cannot wait till they give us the option to wear clothing over undersuits, because I will be clothed like all the time. Armor? What's armor? I don't need armor. I just need a spacesuit, a nice trench coat, some boots. Just kidding. Space suits have boots attached to them. It'll be good though. So anyway, I'm gonna work on that later. So yeah, tomorrow. Anyway, that's the end of today's stream. Hope everyone has a good day or night wherever you may be on this planet. And we'll see you guys tomorrow, 8 p.m. General Mountain Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay, bye. Bye, everyone. See ya, Winter Mister. Mister?